Good evening. From winning the Democratic National Convention bid in 2020 to being one step away from hosting the Republican National Convention in 2024, tonight we're taking a look at how Milwaukee has really positioned itself to become a convention hub. Sarah McGrew is downtown where a conference is currently being held, bringing thousands to our city over the next week.
Right now, the Wisconsin Center is set up to host the faith-based organization Crew for its national conference, and in just 2 years' time, it's likely to be the center of the action for the Republican National Convention.
We wanted a family-friendly venue, and so Milwaukee is that and more.
Paul Alexander is among the nearly 7,000 people the organization Crew is bringing into Milwaukee throughout the week, and he says all but one experience has been positive so far.
Well, I did see a car get stolen, so that was a little disturbing. But otherwise, I just can't say anything but positive things about the city. The weather's been nice, the people are great, the food's awesome.
The Crew National Conference is one of the many that the city hopes to host in the coming years.
All these conventions talk to each other and they kind of refer each other to places.
Mark Cass with the Milwaukee Business Journal says there's several reasons why more and more organizations are picking the Brew City.
I think it's the experience. I think it's the hotels. I think it's it's really kind of unique here. Think of where we are on the lake, kind of the art museum and everything, the thing that works there. I think it's the cost. I think it's the access point. It's easy to fly in. It's easy to drive.
Of course, the big win in many people's eyes right now is the 2024 Republican National Convention, all but certain to be hosted in Milwaukee. That coming on the heels of the city winning the Democratic National Convention bid in 2020.
I think the 20 win and the 24 win are great, but it's long term is what you want to win.
And he says winning the long term comes from hosting smaller and mid-sized conferences and conventions.
You want this to happen all year long. You just don't want it to happen every 4 years. You want it to happen in July, August, and September every year.
Though the 2020 DNC was largely scaled back due to the pandemic, Cass says the preparation for that has only helped Milwaukee become a go-to host city, including for the RNC in just 2 years. Reporting in Milwaukee, Sarah McGrew, TMJ4 News.
Sarah, thank you. And looking ahead now, the Republican National Committee is expected to make a final decision on a convention site in early August. Nashville, the only other city being considered, has yet to take their vote on their framework agreement with the Republican Party. They are expected to vote on that in just days before the RNC makes a formal announcement on a host city.